Hey, this is Pastor Les again with Pastors Gone Wild Outdoors. I did 2 videos earlier of all my get home bag essentials with my 2 children's bags. Well, I took everything out of all the bags and laid it out for you so you could see everything. And if you have any questions on anything, probably one of the most important things in here is this book. It's a Bible. So no matter where I'm at, the Word of God is with me. That's what we're about at Pastors Gone Wild Outdoors. We're about living off the land, but being men of God as well. Everything's here except my big first aid kit. I have a little first aid kit there, a bee sting kit there, a little first aid kit there, and then my Bear Grylls Scouts Essential First Aid Kit. There is a few things missing from here. There's a pocket rocket stove missing. I have another 24-inch machete that I keep in my truck, and then I have several little fire starter multi-tool survival tools that I keep in my truck for that purpose. And then in my wallet I also have a St. Clair's credit card folding knife, and then one of the little credit card 11-in-1 multi-tools. But this is everything in a nutshell. This is extra bandana, some extra bags, some zip ties, cotton balls, Tyndall burner, fire starter. There's several of these throughout all my kit here. I have just about every way of making a fire except a Bic lighter. I'm going to add a few Bic lighters. I have waterproof, windproof matches. I have stormproof matches. I have a pen that doubles as a knife. I carry that with me as part of my EDC every day. I do not have a write and rain tablet because if I'm out there trying to survive, I'm not going to be writing anybody a note. Here's a little survival kit that I bought off Amazon. It comes with a few things. I added a few things to it. Some water pure tabs, saw, 11-in-1 tool. It has some snare wire in it. Speaking of snare wire, I have 5 snares that are professionally made that goes in this also. I've just not put them in there. We're going to do some Pastors Gone Wild. We're going to do some snaring and snare some things. We've got a big beast feast coming up toward the end of the summer, and we're having to use all my tricks in my bag to gather through. There's a signal mirror, as you can see, the reflection. I've never had to use it, so it's not open. The package protects it. Another thing of waterproof matches there. My son's Rambo knife. He's seen and wanted it, loved it. But this is everything with the exception of the firearms that we carry. We have 3 firearms we carry. They're not in the video because I don't feel like anybody needs to know what I have. And we do have one little NASPO we carry that the children shoot in the archery tournaments. We carry that with us as well. And those bows at close range, inside 20 yards, can take a deer down, a turkey down, squirrel, whatever. There will be some extra items I will add to this. I'm going to add some protein bars simply for the kids. But because I have everything here, I've got every tool and trick I need to get food, that I don't really feel like carrying food is necessary. I do carry 1 bottle of water and some tea bags and some lemon juice, and there will be some sugar. I've got some sugar packets and salt and pepper packets and different things I carry that are not in this. I took them out and used them. I just haven't replenished them. But here's everything in a nutshell. There's a pair of small loppers right there. You never know when you need those. a couple whistles, a headlamp. I also have a few flashlights. Back up so you can see. I have a few LED flashlights like this that have hangers on it. I've got a couple of these and the Realtree pattern that I will have in there. A couple smaller ones, a couple small lights, nano light and such. Realtree down in Georgia. Bill Jordan does a good job. I support his products. But here's everything in a nutshell. Something else that I carry, it's cheap, it's free, is this stuff right here. This is exactly what it looks like. This is lint from my wife's dryer. There is a baggie that hangs. I've got bags and bags of this stuff. I've got bags of this stuff everywhere. I've got a baggie hanging over my dryer, and when my wife cleans the lint trap, or the children clean the lint trap, or I clean the lint trap, we stuff it in a baggie and I keep it with me. That stuff is very, very flammable. One strike and most of the time it's on fire. Rub a little Vaseline on it and you're good to go. There's several I have several knives, cutting utensils, and it's better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. Now, I have two folding saws. I've got my Big Game folding saw as my secondary, my SOG is my primary, my Elite Force Tactical survival knife, my Cold Steel Kukri, and then my SOG Tomahawk, my son's machete, and then of course my son has his 80s version of the Rambo knife. I've got over there HK survival knife, M-Tech knife, shoulder knife, more knife, with the exception of my SOG, my Cold Steel, my SOG products, my Cold Steel Kukri, and my Elite Force survival knife, and my SOG saw, and my other saw. Everything came from Mike Beasley down at River City Cutlery. Give him a call. He's a great guy, good Christian man. I think we're going to try to get him to go on a couple of our little camping trips with us, on our little survival trips, because what we like to do is we like to take all this stuff here, go out in the middle of nowhere, and set up camp and live for a day or two. Sleep overnight and see how things go. Set some snares, set some traps. Something that's not seen here is we have some crawfish traps, crawdad traps we throw out, and we catch some crawdads. We're going to teach y'all how to do that in later videos. The Kentucky way, we're going to teach y'all how to do a little jingle lining the Kentucky way. We're going to teach y'all how to do a little bit of every kind of hunting you can think of. If it moves, me and Pastor Mike Haycraft, we hunt it. We ain't scared to go out there and hunt. It ain't above us to go out there and get dirty and do a little hunting. We have our limits. We don't mess with possums. We don't mess with skunks, and we don't mess with buzzards. So we're gonna be posting some videos coming up, doing some crawfish trapping, doing a lot of frog gigging. We are Kentucky's #1 frog giggers. We like to think. There's probably some out there better than us, but we got a pretty good setup for frogs, and we've got several ponds and streams we hit up, take our daily limit, abide by the laws. But this is everything that we have here. If you have any questions about anything, why I chose to carry something, or why something's in this kit, feel free to comment, and look forward to seeing y'all down the road. Have a blessed day and a wonderful tomorrow.